Hello and welcome to The Sick of It, a Best of BFM special. I am your host Tairi Alanurme. Best of BFM, or BOB for short, is a festival celebrating the projects of students from the Baltic Film, Media and Art School at Tallinn University over the past year. For 2 weeks, our very own Supernova Cinema showcased these projects, created as a part of the BFM curriculum. The festival concludes with a gala where the best works receive awards. Right here at our show, we will be meeting the young students from different programs who have screened their works and will be getting into the thick of it, hearing all about their projects, the creative process, and learn about their very own personal experiences on set and within their BFM program. Today, I will be speaking to Iris, Minda and Marlene from IKUMUMU about their project Matrix. Here's a little look at it.
Sa pead tegema valiku. Kas kunst või muusika?
So I'm back at the campsite with Marlene and Iris Minda. Hello, girls.
Hello.
Hi.
So let's talk a little about this project. Can you tell me, this was a course task, right? And what especially was the task and how did you land on the Matrix theme?
Well, well, the course was Multimedia Project 2, where our supervisor, professor, they asked us to make a commercial about our course, IKUMUMU, and then somehow we landed on the idea of Matrix because the colors, red, blue, and green, they all somehow integrated into our idea, like as well as in Matrix, you know,
Right.
2 pills, 2 subjects, integrated art, music, and multimedia. So that's how the idea kind of came together.
Was it your first idea?
No.
Definitely not. But the pills were what made it work so well, because you also have to make a choice, either art or music, and multimedia is for both.
So both of you had multiple roles in this project. For example, Iris, you were the actress and you were the producer. How did it work on set?
Well, it worked pretty organically since I had to be on the set anyways all the time. So it wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
It kind of worked amazingly, actually. I really support the idea of being a producer and also the actress.
How about you, Marlene?
I did everything I had to, whatever came up. At some point I was watching a 2-year-old, which was interesting, and then I got a phone call, come up here and help us out, and so I landed on working with the lighting, and then I worked camera, and then later on I edited everything. So basically whatever I had to do, I did.
What would you say were the main difficulties during this project?
I guess finding time so that we could get everyone together at the same time. That was really, really difficult, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Also motivating the whole group since we...
How big was the group?
It was altogether 8 people.
8 people, right?
Yeah, at first it was 7, but then one dude who helped literally every group, he was in every group in our course, so then he just kind of...
We love you, Ervin. We really do.
Shout out, Ervin.
Yeah.
You also had to reshoot multiple times. Why?
Because, well, we had our first big filming day where, you know, she had to look for the 2-year-old and then we had 3 different...
After the 2-year-old. I didn't have to find a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Yes, God, thank God. But we had 3 ideas where we wanted to shoot that day. We had everything planned, organized. And then our professor told us that, what are you thinking? It's not logical. You can't do it all in the same day. And then we had the first set, which was outside, and we later realized that we had all the wrong colors. Also, it was so freezing cold that I couldn't even talk or
Hold the camera.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was just like, and then Marlene had an amazing idea to just film somewhere inside with green lighting.
Green lightnings.
and then that was one reason. And then we had to shoot the other two places as well again, because music class just didn't work, and art we just like kind of tried.
It's a hard pill to swallow, pun intended, if you spend an entire day on shooting and you spend money on food for everyone, and then you later realize that you have to reshoot something. It's just coming on terms with the fact that you can't use any of what you just filmed. It's really tough, but you just kind of have to work with it.
All right. Okay, but with all the reshoots and everything, how long did it take to make the advertisement? I mean, it's over a minute long only, but how long did it take?
Oh, it took weeks and weeks. Our group, I think, spent the most time on it, definitely, because we had to at first think of the time we would spend on this ad. So I thought I would spend 25 hours altogether, but then I actually spent over 110 hours.
Whoa.
And it's not even all of it, because since ours got picked for the official commercial, then we have spent later 3 weeks living in school. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so we haven't even taken these numbers into account.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We really haven't. That's crazy. Well, altogether, the first project that we did it take 2 weeks or something, to film the first, the official one.
To film it, I think.
Yeah.
And then came the post-production time.
Everyone else
area.
maybe took a weekend to film everything, and then the editing process started.
So quite long. I think it's now a great time to take a look at the behind-the-scene clip.
Aga mis teil toimub? Mis ma teen? Nagu minu peas see näeb välja nii, et ma lihtsalt nagu... Näita aga...
See on fucking raske, oota, ei.
See on liiga pornone. Jaa. Iris on natuke liiga paljas äkki praegu. Ja see hirmagi. Oh, fuck.
Aga ma arvan, et sellest aitab.
Jumpscare. See oli küll ootamata praegu.
And we are back at our campsite. Do you want to have a snack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. But Iris, I will ask, what were those pills?
Oh, they were fish oil pills, capsules that were painted with red markers, and it was really disgusting. It did not taste good.
But when coming to BFM, was it also a difficult choice for you to choose between music and art?
Not necessarily, since well, I do really like music, and I have been around the whole music world my whole life, but no, I just knew I wanted art, and also even though I study on the art side, I do still have a lot of contact with the music world side.
How about you, Marlene?
For me, it was an easy choice because I like to draw, and I can't really sing. I have sung in the choir for over 10 years, but still I decided to go for the art because I can't play any instruments, and I heard that's a kind of a requirement and
But it's actually not.
It's not?
No, you can just sing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm not that good at singing
No,
to make
yes,
it
you
like
are.
a special. Oh, thank you.
Okay, but this is an advertisement for your major, right? Can we like talk about IKUMUMU overall for a bit? Like, what is it, and why is it special and a unique major in Estonia?
Because
What is IKUMUMU?
What is it? IKUMUMU.
integrated art, music, and multimedia.
Right.
And well, it's special because you can't really like study it anywhere else. You can study art, you can study music, you can study multimedia anywhere else but here. Also, you can have all of these three together, and it's just like this creative bomb that's just everyone is creative. Like literally, there's not one person who is not like a bit crazy and just full of energy and creativeness. So
The creative freedom is, I think, what makes it special. Is that when you have a project on your hands, you can really try out everything. While in other schools, I feel like you kind of concentrate on a specific thing, but over here you really don't have to. That's what I really enjoy about them.
Yeah, I wanted to ask like how much time do you spend on doing projects rather than sitting in a classroom, Marlene?
I think when I think back, I expected to work on projects so much less than I ended up doing at first when I got into IKUMUMU. So more than I expected, but less than I thought, if that makes any sense.
You both are on the art side. What kind of projects are you doing?
What are we not doing?
yeah, it's what are we doing? Well, project-wise, like I'm kind of like executive producer actually, and we film artists for lots of like masters in BFM. They're short films, and also we get so many opportunities. Like someone just writes to our course chat, and then it would be just dumb to not.
But like on the art side, since we are on the art side, like what do we do? We've done exhibitions.
Oh yeah,
We've filmed commercials. We have filmed music videos.
Yeah,
Music videos.
short films also.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It's like we've done everything at this point. I had to make like a little video that described what Estonia is for us.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, yeah. It was.
That was really intense and a good lesson. But overall, I would say no specific courses helped us, but just kind of doing it on our own and trying to figure it out and just like creatively.
Yeah, you just at some point you get it. You know what you have to do.
Because you have to do it.
But then, like with editing, for example, we really just found it. Like we realized what we need to do by ourselves. Like,
I mean, we do have courses for it,
but it's not enough.
it's not enough.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to figure it out by yourself. And since you have to do it because there are due dates and they're expecting it from you, you just kind of have to figure it out on your own. And I think working under pressure is what makes you study and learn the things fastest.
Diamonds are formed under pressure.
Yeah. There you have it.
A nice way to end this interview here. Thank you so much, Marlene and Iris Minda, for joining me. And now it's time for take another look at your project matrix.
tegelikult sa ei peagi valima. IKUMUMUs saad tegeleda nii kunsti kui muusikaga.
And that's a wrap. I learned a lot from Iris, Minda and Marlene about IKUMUMU and their project Matrix. To learn more about different projects, make sure to check out the other interviews from the thick of it. And to discover the different programs within BFM, make sure to visit the Tallinn University website. Who knows, maybe you will be the next one to win an award at the Best of BFM Festival. I was your host Tairi Alanurme, and thank you so much for joining me today. Stay tuned for the upcoming Bob Gala happening on the 13th of June. You can watch it on the Tallinn University YouTube channel. See you then.